Hi guys, it's me, Liv. I hope everyone is doing great out there. So today I am going to be using some of my watercolor papers and some new sprays I got. So I have this pad of watercolor paper that I got over from the craft store at Hobby Lobby. And then I had recently saw this awesome sale over at PeachyCheap, I believe it was, that had all these Prima sprays. And I've been looking at these for a while. But you know what? I have so much things already. I was like, oh, how are these going to be really any different? But when they had the sale and it was basically, I think like $13 for all of them, I said, what? Not a bad price. Let me go ahead and give it a shot. So I'm going to go ahead and use these sprays today and then create a card out of them from the background. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. So first up, I have sprayed some black tulip, followed by the magic stone that came in this collection. Then I'm going to use some of the purple plum, with sugar plum actually, some pot marigold, and some brimstone wings. And I really wasn't sure about how this spray would work. So when I first saw it, I said, this could be a little bit of a hot mess. But you know what? I figured, let's see where this takes me. I did spray too much, so I would say you probably don't need to spray too much, and I decided I'd put some on another piece of watercolor to save for a project down the road. And then I started doing a little bit more blending. I tend to use my heat gun to like spray it and bring the drag the liquid around a little bit, as you see I'm doing. I usually put that on a low setting so it's kind of drying and moving it at the same time. And then I'm going to take a napkin and just quickly dab. Now I have to say the final result was amazing to me. I loved all the depth that came out of it. Then after that, I decided I was going to go ahead and take out those AAL creation stamps that I had received. I think I showed you in another video, and I'm going to go ahead and use it. So this one was perfect to create a slimline style card. So I went ahead and took out my Memento Lux for a black ink and decided to tape down the paper so that I can go ahead and stamp it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and stamp. And when I did it the first time, it was a little too light. So I did have to do it again. Now, it's very tricky to do it again when you're not using a stamp positioner. But I have yet to get a big stamp positioner. And I do have the Tim Holtz, but it just doesn't really work for me as well. So I really need to get the bigger Misty. That's on my Christmas list. So hopefully that'll come around that time. But till then, I will be waiting for it. So I'm going to try it again using some of those Memento inks that I have to try to bring a couple of different colors, and it just looks really cool. So then I decided, you know what, it looks a little plain on the side, so let me go ahead and do some more inking all along the edges of it so I can create some textures as well. Next, I'm going to take out the stencil that I have. And I believe this stencil is from, I have to look it up myself. It's from a company called A Colorful Life Designs. So definitely go check them out. They have a lot of great and really unique stencils. And I think they're US based. So for those who like to shop for US based companies, that's another one out there. And I'm using some of my art. Let me look at the name of it so you guys. Art Anthology. They have these texture pastes. I bought these at a scrapbook convention a while ago when I was doing some mixed media classes with them. And this one is called Bellaboo Sorbet. So it's a great purple color that I thought really melded well with the color scheme that was going on over here, because I didn't get enough purple out of it when I was spraying. So then after that, I went ahead and did a little bit of flexing of the paper to get a little bit more stiff, trimmed it down a bit so it would fit onto the slimline card, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. I just took some sentiments that was in my stash. I'm not even sure where I got these sentiments from. I believe I may have gotten it from one of my crafty swaps, if I remember correctly. So I decided, let me go ahead and use some of them because they're the good shade and I like little sentiment stamps on the card. Then I'm going to pop it up with some foam tape and my card is pretty much done after that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a chance to see what the Prima Color Blooms create on this fine shimmer mist. I believe it is a mica spray. It's similar to if anyone has any Lindy Gang sprays. But this one doesn't require hot water, and I have to say they're very vibrant. So I was pretty impressed with them. I would definitely be using them again in future projects. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you soon. Take care.